Alright, full-time executive game back. Today I'm bringing you 4 more build hacks. The first one's going to be the snow melting trap. The second one's going to be the hidden TNT trap. Third one's going to be the fake TNT trap, and that's going to be a double trap. And then the fourth one, I can't tell you to the end of this video. You're going to have to stick around. Anyways, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so the first trap is going to be a snow melting trap. So what you're going to need is basically, so the reason that I have only one of these is really, the thing is with this powdered snow bucket and the oak planks, you can have as many as you want. You do only need one lava bucket. That's it. You don't need any more. But I'm going to do this in creative because you can use any amount of blocks, any. Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm in creative mode because, I can't be 2 players at once. So basically, I'm gonna have this villager act as the other player. So this villager represents the other player that I'm trapping. Of course. So basically, in between all this cobblestone, and I'm gonna put the lava on top. And that's gonna slowly melt the powdered snow. Now, the villager, of course, is the player. Little does he know, he's getting trapped right now. And look at that! There you go! The lava burns through all of the powdered snow, and it kills him. That's exactly what the trap is. It's so unexpected, and you're not gonna know it's coming at all. Let's go into the next hack. All right, guys, the next hack is going to be the hidden TNT trap. So basically, what you're going to need is 8 mangrove planks, 1 TNT, and it needs to be mangrove planks. And then, of course, you're going to need 1 mangrove pressure plate, and it needs to be a mangrove pressure plate. I'll explain why later. You need to have 5 item frames. I'll show you why you need all this in a second. So just place a TNT down anywhere, probably, preferably not next to on my chest. That would not be good. So I'm going to place the TNT down, then 8 mangrove planks around the TNT. Okay, so you're going to place 8 mangrove planks around the TNT. Then you're going to place a mangrove pressure plate on top. And then around that pressure plate, you're going to sneak and click on the bottom of that pressure plate so that it really hides the TNT, because now you can't really see. It's hard to see through those item frames where that TNT is below it. And also, the mangrove planks and the mangrove pressure plate on top kind of blend in with that reddish color of the TNT, and everything that doesn't blend in is covered by the item frames. So now an unsuspecting player walks up to the pressure plate, and I think you know what happens next. He falls 1 block into the TNT, and yep, it explodes into that big explosion. Oh yeah, that would have killed me. But of course, I'm in peaceful mode. But anyways, let's continue to the next hack. So the next hack basically is going to be a fake trap, and it's kind of a double trap because it's a fake trap, and then there's a real trap under it that includes a respawn anchor. So I'll show you what you'll need. So you'll need a respawn anchor, 8 crying obsidian, 1 glowstone, and 4 TNT. You're going to place 1 respawn anchor down, 8 crying obsidian around that respawn anchor. Of course, the reason for the crying obsidian is it blends in with the respawn anchor. And you're going to place 1 glowstone in the respawn anchor. Now, it's already primed, but the thing is, no one's going to just click on that respawn anchor for no reason. There's no reason to click on that. That's why you're going to sneak, because if you don't sneak and click it, you're going to activate the trap. But if you sneak and click on top of the respawn anchor, and then, if people see a pile of TNT in their house, they're going to want to mine it immediately because, they think it's a trap. So it's actually a fake trap. There's nothing connected to that TNT. So you're going to mine that TNT, and then they're going to... Well, even in peaceful mode, it kills you. That's how powerful it is. Anyways, this is what you've all been waiting for the entire video. This is the Ender Chest build hack. So, let's get into this. So we have a jukebox, we have 10 TNT, we have a skulk sensor, and we have a music disc, of course. C41813 is our favorite music disc. Yeah, it's not. Anyways, basically, the jukebox is just a way to make noise. Now, any way you can make noise or movement would work. So it should be a common thing in someone's base. Something that they use all the time. I'm just gonna do it outside, but basically, someone plays their music disc, pretend like all the skulk sensor and the TNT was below the floor and everything. They would place their music disc in, and then when they were playing it, yep, basically that, and you could put as many TNT as you wanted to, so that could be anyways, please like, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends. Until then, goodbye.